Hey guys, it's VSCO Artist again. We're going to do another VSCO edit. This is Tom. I'm editing a photo of him I took back on July 4th weekend that I'm just now able to start editing. Again, like always, the first thing I want to do is my white balance. I'm looking for those neutral colors and trying to get the RGB there as close as possible as far as that number goes. That's going to create that balanced colors. And if you're interested in why the heck that is, you need to go look up some like color theory stuff and learn that. So there we go. So there's my color balance. Again, there's before right there, and there's after. Okay. Already looking better. I want to increase my exposure just a little bit. Looks like I shot way too low. Always make sure your screen brightness is good too. So yeah. And maybe do a little croppage. Bring it down just a little bit, maybe. Maybe not. I'll do it later, maybe. Okay. So, I have to decide whether I want this image to be really grainy or if I want a lot more depth. I got a really shallow depth of field. I shot with my 35mm Sigma art lens. I shot at 1.4, 1,250th of a second, ISO 100. So, I always love shooting shallow. So I've got some separation between him and the background, obviously. So I don't need a lot of that contrast this time around, but I do need to get a good baseline. I don't think I'm going to go with my 05. I'm going to go with my VSCO Film Pack 06 this time around, probably. You know what? I don't know. Let's go with 07. I need to just get more comfortable with it. I shot with the Canon 5D Mark III. Let's see. There's my Agfa portrait XPS 160. It's nice how that brought out the greens there. It cooled it off, is what it did. It's really beautiful, actually. I like that. The rest of these are just really subtle, interesting presets. Check this one out. This is very, very looks like an aged old processed film. It's very interesting. Look at that. No, it's just wild. It's and like I said, if you watch my last video, the one where I edited a portrait of my wife, and you heard me talk about how I just need to get more comfortable with the 07 and experiment more with it. That's how you get good at stuff. Look at this fusion. Nah. Kodak Ektachrome is what this one's called. It's really good. I think I'm going to stick with the Agfa Portrait XPS. I think it was 160 plus is what I did, I believe. 160 cool is what I did, excuse me. And again, I'm always looking at my preview if I'm actually going to change something. I don't know if I want any contrast here. I always see if contrast does something. And then I'll just compare. Sometimes I'll full screen it too to do that. I don't think I want any contrast, honestly, in this one. Like I said, I feel like it might take away from the image. Watch what fade would do to this image. Really interesting. When I initially got VSCO and I initially fell in love with the style, a couple years back when they first came out, I really just love their fade, and I just wanted to figure out how to fade. But you know, it's a fine line between just fading an image and creating an authentic film look, you know. So, and that just takes experimenting more. I don't want to sharpen this image, I don't think. I love it. I'll take away some blues. I know I chose the cool preset. Sometimes I'll take away blues and it'll have the skin tones pop out more. It's gonna kind of adds a little bit of reds and oranges, and you just gotta watch and notice. And I don't think I need it. I might want to increase my greens there. Nope. There's my green shadows. Right now I've got some normal kind of magenta shadows, you know, but if I add magenta shadows, watch what happens. You know, it does that to it. So I'm probably just going to hang out in the middle and it's just no tint. You know, if I do a good job with lighting and have a great, beautiful image, a lot of times some of these tints I don't want or need, but sometimes these tones, on the other hand, I absolutely fall in love with. I'm probably just going to keep it the way it is. Let's see if some of my exposure. Oh, you know what? One thing with the 07 packs, it's really interesting. Some of their presets sharpen a lot more than what I'm used to. So sometimes I go in there and I'll add sharpen. You know, so you have sharpening 20, then you also have grain 20. Really interesting stuff. Just something to notice. I think I'm good with no tone, no tint. Honestly, I really love the colors here. So look, I'm probably going to add a little bit of vignette. I guess I need to decide whether I want to crop the image first. Let's experiment a bit and just see. Excuse me. Well, you know what I'm going to do is just crop it just a little bit like that and then see if I... I'm sorry. Man, I just did such a great job. Let's see. I'm going to keep it like it is. So there's my Agfa. What the heck did I use? Agfa Portrait XPS 160 Cool is what I used for this portrait. That's in the VSCO Film Pack 07. These are VSCO artists. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Please like and share with your friends if this was helpful. Appreciate it. Have an amazing